Arranged marriage?
Yeah, that's right. Junichi will inherit our business. So you, my second son, will be the one to do the arranged marriage.
One day, when I turned 25, I, Katsuyuki Nabekura, was told this by my father. Your partner's that ugly bitch from high school, right? You're finally somewhat useful. The person who says that condescendingly is Junichi Nabekura, my older brother. Arranged marriage? What era are we in? Our company name is Natural Fiber Silk Mill, located in a rural area. As the name suggests, it is a silk mill. However, in recent years, the quality of cheap imported products has improved, making it difficult for us. The number of clients is decreasing, and it's tough. So I guess my father wants to secure the strong tie with the major client he has now. Although it is truly out of date, it is a political marriage for the sake of my family business. The other person is the daughter of the president of Love Koi Home Cotton. They're primarily manufacturing fabrics such as futons and pillows. She's my brother's classmate, Hikari Ayaragi. I saw her photo, but, well, I personally don't care about her appearance. However, my brother seemed to be different, and when he saw the photo, he instantly felt disgusted. Moreover, he says that in high school, she had a bad personality and was hated by everyone. By the way, my older brother is a graduate of a top university, and I'm just an ordinary second son with no specialties. It seems that my parents also decided that it would be better to leave his talented older son at the company and send me out for marriage. It seems like the parents have decided to make their respective son and daughter marry each other. I seriously don't know about this. Even though I felt unconvinced, this is how I ended up at the arranged date.
I've been waiting for you.
The woman sitting there smiled and said that when she saw me entering the room.
Who are you?
What? It's Hikari Ayaragi. Come on, Katsuyuki-kun. Please sit down.
It seems that what is supposedly my inner voice came out. You look quite different from the photo.
Love changes a woman.
But this must be my first time meeting you.
I worked hard for this day. I desperately tried to lose weight and wondered what kind of personality you like. It was a long process.
It's only been about a month since the arranged marriage was decided, though. She's quite a silly person. What is this? Is this some kind of prank or something? I sat cross-legged in front of her, looking a little taken aback.
You feel less nervous now? Once again, I'm Hikari Ayaragi. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, yes. I'm Katsuyuki Nabekura. You're big bro, Junichi's classmate, right? I corrected my posture and replied.
That's right. But don't you think that topic is unnecessary now? Now, let's start our relationship.
Huh? I should live with her and just join their company? A week has passed since the arranged meeting with Hikari. Apparently, there was a call from the other party to proceed with the arranged marriage. By the way, it seems that my father was in charge of contacting them on his own.
That's right. Thanks to that, our company will be safe. Aren't you happy that you can help your family?
And it seems that the story was quickly conveyed to Junichi too. Are you gonna live with Hikari Ayaragi? You, the incompetent guy, and the evil woman. You look so good together. Well, at least you guys should get along, for our company's benefit. He said that, as if he's up to something not good. If that woman takes over the company after you get married, you tell me right away, okay? What? Why? You idiot! You will have to take their company over. If we do that, our company will become even bigger. There's no way I can do that. Also, don't make fun of Hikari-san. What's so good about that shitty woman with such bad looks and personality? You're a strange one. Anyway, do things well. You're an idiot, so you can't do it. But I can, so listen to me. That's all. I'm sorry you have to marry that damn woman, but that's what Dad and I want. I'm looking forward to it, my brother. As he said this, he walked away. That night, I got a call from Hikari, and I went to her house on my next day off.
Welcome, my best partner.
Whoa! She opened her front door, saw me, and hugged me tightly.
I've been waiting. I worked hard on making lunch, so come on.
No. I pushed her lightly, took a few steps away from her, and lowered my head. Sorry, I can't marry you. No, rather, I shouldn't.
Huh? What do you mean?
Her sweet expression disappears, but I have to say it. Actually,
I see. That's why you can't marry me?
when I finished telling her about my situation, she said that.
So let me ask you this. Do you really think your brother can take over our company?
I don't think it's possible under normal circumstances. But if something were to happen, I would cause you trouble.
It's not that you don't want to get married, but you can't, huh? You're so honest. Aw, so cute. I love how sincere you are.
Whoa, again? As I had my guard down, she hugged me again.
Well, I would say, think about that after we get married. I won't let you escape.
Oh, wait!
It's gonna be okay.
Hikari warmly welcomed me, and after I left, she was talking to a certain woman.
So, is it true? When Katsuyuki-kun and I get married, they want to take over our company? I'm not sure exactly what they plan to do, but it seems like that's the intention. I see. I thought this arranged meeting had a twist, but their intention was easily revealed, huh? Katsuyuki-san, you won't doubt him? If he was also a part of their setup. He's fine. He's not that type.
It's been about 2 months since then. I moved into Hikari's apartment and started living together. I also changed my job to her company.
Today is the end of the month, so check the payment. First, check whether the billed amount and deposited amount are the same. If it's different, please make sure to mark it.
Okay. I'm assigned to accounting. First, they want me to see where the company is at from the numbers, and I will go to each department in turn. As for Hikari,
We don't offer easy discounts. That one price reduction can have an impact in the future.
Well then, what should I do?
Naturally, people demand discounts for their own benefit. It is the work of an incompetent person to do what you are asked to do. Lots of options. We can sell it in lots or have them bring their product prices down when we purchase them.
she scolds the older sales manager without hesitation. At the company, she is a cool and intelligent vice president.
I love Katsuyuki-kun.
But when we get home, she keeps on being kind and sweet to me. My impression of her is completely different from what my brother said at the beginning. I wonder if she's actually a different person.
At work, I can't do this to you. So let me do it. So, what do you think about our company?
It's all new to me. I think it's difficult, but I also think it's fun. At home, I was deemed the useless second son, so I was only allowed to do simple work at the factory.
I see. I guess that's to prevent strange cliques from forming within the company. But if you were treated so poorly, haven't you thought about quitting?
I have, but they're my family after all. That's what I had been thinking, but now, I find myself away from that family.
In that case, I guess I can say this now.
That's what she said, smiling and showing me a kind face.
Well, now that you've moved out of your parents' house, I think your perspective will change, right? Your time as a prisoner in your parents' home is over. You should change now.
Prisoner? In my parents' house? I was taken aback by her words. I certainly thought I had to support my parents' factory.
I know that you're sincere and kind. Since you're going to be our adopted son, don't just do what those around you tell you. Shall we think about our future together?
Ugh. My heart skips a beat at her cheerful smile. Oh, I love this person. Several months have passed since the arranged meeting. On this day, I realized that I had fallen in love with her. After that, things changed little by little as my state of mind changed. Accounting work gradually became more enjoyable. This month's payment check is complete. We are also investigating cases with errors.
Oh, already? Amazing. You never did this at your previous company, right?
I guess I just got the hang of it. I'll start sending invoices in the afternoon.
I see. Humble and serious. Competent too. Vice President, she's found a good person. You can do your job and are a great communicator. Great reviews from all the employees. Well done, Katsuyuki-kun.
I've learned my job and I'm getting along well with Hikari. Lately, we've been going on dates a lot. That's an exaggeration. There are so many things I don't understand. Before I knew it, the honorific language had completely disappeared and we were close.
No, you're definitely amazing as everyone says. Up until now, you've been doing simple tasks just as your family told you to do, right? So, maybe you didn't know what kind of talent you had. Shall we try other departments too?
I'm interested, but I don't have any experience with financial settlements yet, so I'd like to do it first. Is that Katsuyuki? Who's that? Junichi Nabekura discovered us. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Come on, fighting's not good. Also, boys shouldn't lay their hands on girls. I see kids fighting in the park and I intervene. Who is that beautiful woman? Huh, this news will be useful. You have that evil woman, don't you? Cheating is not good, brother. A few days later, I was called to my parents' house.
Katsuyuki, I hear you're cheating? Are you planning to destroy your factory?
You just couldn't stand Ayaragi, right? I know how you feel, though. But think about our family, too. Cheating? What are you talking about? I understand why you want to hide it, but what would happen if Ayaragi saw something like this? Said my brother, showing me his smartphone screen. So, introduce this woman to me, okay? I'll do it well. This girl is Hikari Ayaragi. Huh? Don't lie to me. She's completely different from the old days and photos. Well, whatever you say, she's the Hikari Ayaragi for me. I've actually asked her several times about it, but she just said she will explain when we get married. I'm sorry, but I feel happy living with her right now. So, cheating is impossible. With that said, I left my old company. Well, after that, Junichi Nabekura was going wild. Don't be silly. What is this? Hikari Airagi turned out to be a peerless beauty? He's leading a happy life? What the hell? Katsuyuki's below me. He has to be that way. That's how he's always lived. Oh, I see. I just have to make it that way.
Take this! I hated your bossy attitude! Oh, stop it, please!
Have you ever suddenly remembered something from the past? Now that's happening to me. On the day of my upperclassmen's graduation ceremony, I saw a female student surrounded by a group of students. We only have today to get back at you, you scum! Get ready for revenge! On the last day of school, they vent their frustrations. Hey, please stop! A group against one? My sense of justice kicks in, and I stand in front of the woman who is about to be kicked. Who are you, kid? A mere freshman. Don't get in the way. Well, I called the police. I think they will come soon. Don't bluff me. And apparently, the police actually passed through while I was being attacked, and they were arrested red-handed.
Greeting?
It's been 3 days since I returned home. Hikari was saying that in her office.
They want to meet you, our vice president, whom they have never met, and have dinner with you.
That's what our family said to her company.
That was a bit unexpected. But tell them it's not necessary. I don't have the time for that.
However, my brother is not the type to give up so easily.
After all, he keeps trying to meet me in whatever way he can, so persistent.
In the end, Hikari got fed up and started saying things like that. Well, maybe he just wants to talk about business. No matter how crazy he is, I don't think he's up to something. At that moment, the sound of the intercom rang. Aniki. Junichi Nabekura was at the entrance. It seems that he's resorted to the final tactic.
So, what is it? I don't have any business with you.
Hikari said so coldly. She seems annoyed.
You've become beautiful, Ayaragi. I'll be straight to the point. Marry me.
Gross. No way.
That's right. I'm better than such an incompetent guy. Wait. What?
Oh, is this a comedy? I was a little impressed. But Hikari, instead of me, got angry at what he just said.
Incompetent? You're not competent enough to make fun of Katsuyuki-kun.
The atmosphere gets even colder. Hikari's voice was cold. She's angry.
Do you know why I took the trouble to use the photo that was edited to look like my ugly self from the past? To make sure you didn't show up to the arranged meeting, just in case. I had my sights set on Katsuyuki-kun from the beginning. Why would I marry a bastard like you? I've always liked Katsuyuki-kun. I do think that I had bad looks and personality when I was in high school. I can't complain even if I'm made fun of for that. I admit that. But once, just once, Katsuyuki-kun sacrificed himself to protect me. Let's become a person worthy of this kind person. With that in mind, I have tried to change myself.
I finally found out the reason she loved me. I helped her just once, but she was always thinking about me.
Heh, such romantic feelings in a political marriage? It's okay. I'll happily give you my useless brother. However, we are no longer doing business with you. Don't get involved with us again.
Ariki, no!
You too, Katsuyuki. Don't ever come back again. Alright?
Okay. You can't take back those words now.
That's what Hikari said calmly, with a cold expression and tone. Now, the reason I said no earlier was more because I was worried about the inconsiderate decision of my brother, rather than the effect on Hikari's company.
Idiot! Why in the world would you stop training with Lovekoi Homecotton?
Apparently, my brother didn't think this arranged marriage was out of urgency. It seems that he only found that out now.
Even Katsuyuki had guessed the urgency. But you... Anyway, we'll go apologize to them right away.
It seems that Junichi had turned pale in the president's office.
No way. Entry banned? Yes, for some reason, you told us not to have anything to do with your company again.
But please wait. Well, you can't switch your supply that quickly, can you? Your company sells domestic products and we...
Oh, don't worry. There are many excellent companies out there.
My family members were just turned away at the door.
Well, of course I thought this would be the next place they would come, but...
I never thought that I would be ambushed in front of her house. Everyone has their heads bowed together.
I am terribly sorry about my eldest son. Please, with your generous heart, forgive us. If things continue like this, our factory and employees... Katsuyuki, if you lose your family home, you will be in trouble too, right? Come on, you bow your head too.
So, Katsuyuki-kun, what are you going to do?
I'm sorry, but I can't cooperate with you. I came to this house and thought to myself, I wondered if my family was really looking out for me. And I thought, probably not. All of you said I was a burden. You labeled me incompetent and wouldn't let me do anything. But Hikari has been watching and loving me. I want to marry her and break off ties with my entire family. That was what they wanted to begin with anyway, and I made a decision for myself for the first time.
Katsuyuki! You forgot the gratitude of being raised. Shut your filthy mouth. Don't you dare think parrots can do whatever they want with their grown-up children.
Hikari, with a cold and scary expression on her face, said that.
As your son says, I have a terrible personality. If you do anything more, I'll crush you completely. Okay?
No one could say a word, and they all had no choice but to trudge home. And when my family disappears from sight,
Wow!
I hugged her tightly.
Wow! I can't believe you are giving me a hug. Wait, Are you crying?
I wanted to break up with my family. That's my true feelings. But it seems like somewhere in my heart, I haven't completely made up my mind. Hikari didn't say anything, and just stayed there. Well, some time has passed since then.
Bankruptcy? No way! We were doing well until only a little while ago.
That's surmounting. What should we do?
Silk Mill was closed. It seems that the situation suddenly started to deteriorate as they cut off ties with the biggest client. Out of the mouth comes evil. And their former employees were then allowed to work at Hikari's company if they wished.
This is everyone. There are actually many people who admire Katsuyuki-san.
By the way, she seems to be the first friend that Hikari made when she got into college. She was the one who was leaking information about my family to Hikari. As for us, we got married a year after that. I got adopted by her family.
You made me want to change myself.
You helped me and made me feel the same way. And such two are getting married. There's no way our marriage won't work out, right?